Today's video is brought to you by Julio's Thongs for Men. If you need a thong, you can't go wrong. Julio's will cover your ass. Barely. Today in a video that nobody asked for, I'll be going over 5 times that other actors took their shot at the classic Dirty Harry line. And this is an old man Eastwood with nothing but a chair for company. This is traffic-stoppingly attractive, looking like a young Hugh Jackman Eastwood. He's been shot in the leg. He don't even feel it. That car's flipped over. It doesn't matter because his other ride's your mom.
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
There it is. A line so classic it makes me question my own existence and reality itself. Starting us off is Jim Carrey in Bruce Almighty, which is probably one of the last decent things he did before he grew out his beard and began spouting nonsense.
Be careful what you wish for, punk.
No! Nope. Nope. I am a reasonable, sane human being.
44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world. I'm not Clint Eastwood.
Next up is little-known actor Jim Carrey. Fun fact, Jim Carrey actually made his debut as James Carrey in the 5th Dirty Harry film. That's a piece of trivia you'll never need again in your life. Here we go.
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punks?
Next I've got Wolverine from the 90s X-Men cartoon doing his most mediocre Dirty Harry impression. Wolverine, who would later go on to be played by a young Hugh Jackman, who looks like a young Clint Eastwood, and this is my opinion that no one's agreed with up to this point.
I know what you're thinking, punk. Question is, can I get Wolverine before he turns me into shish kebab with those claws? No, bub. Seeing as how these claws are adamantium, the strongest metal known, and can slice through vanadium steel like a hot knife through butter, buddy, you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Now where are the other X-Men? And you better have an answer.
Scary Movie 2, David Cross, wheelchair ghost fight, Dan Aykroyd's crying somewhere. Here we go.
I know what you're thinking. Did I fire 3 shots or 117? Well, do you feel lucky? Punk? Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk?
Shoot me, motherfucker.
And here I've got Timothy Olyphant in a commercial for Justified. Olyphant, who actually voiced a version of Clint Eastwood's The Man with No Name and Johnny Depp's Rango. That is another piece of useless trivia you'll never need to know in your life. Here we go.
Situation feels very familiar. In fact, I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 17 shots or 16? I think I may have lost track myself. So I suppose there's only one question you should be asking yourself.
Do I feel lucky?
Why wasn't I watching the other hand?
And that brings us to the end of the video. If you liked it, don't like or subscribe. Keep it to yourself, much in the same way that my ex-wife Elizabeth kept her affair with a coworker named David to herself for several months on end, till I may or may not have been looking through her emails and uncovered the ungodly truth.
And